Your last June Nash book was published in 2023, and you did just say that there is going to be, you hope that there's going to be another one. So, yeah. And you also mentioned before about Janet Ivanovich, like now you feel like, yeah, after reading 4 or 5, you're getting the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Keeping that in mind and the fact that you are taking some time to write the next book, do you think that there's a limited shelf life for your series? Like, do you foresee writing more and more of them?
Yeah, I have an idea for a sixth book. I think in book one or book one of the books, I think it was How to Square Your Grouper, where she says something like, I have to stop drinking because one day I'm going to end up on a month-long riverboat cruise with my
Yes.
mother by accident. Well, book six, she ends up on a month-long riverboat cruise with her mother. And my husband's travel agent, so we've been doing a lot of Europe river cruises and a lot of castles and things. And I've been making a lot of notes for a book six. So I know what happens in book six. But yeah, I think, I don't want to say June is dumb. June doesn't pay attention. June has massive ADD. She does not pay attention. She doesn't care. It's why she doesn't know anybody's name. She doesn't care.
Hmm.
She's very selfish. And so I've kind of tried to make her more of a person as time went on. So Morgan becomes a private detective. Morgan drags her along because she's famous. He gets better cases. So, like in book six, she stumbles over a dead body and accidentally agrees to solve the murder before she realizes, wait a minute, what did I just agree to?
Right. Right.
Because she wasn't paying attention.
Right.
But with every book, I think she becomes better at being a person.
Hmm.
So I like that she's got some growth. I don't want her to grow too much because my readers like her for how she is,
Right.
but she can be frustrating at times.
Yeah.
So, and I think there is a shelf life.
Yeah.
I think that characters have to change just a little bit.
Hmm.
I read the Jack Reacher series. I think there's like 10,000 books in that series, but he's always in a different location, which really helps.
Yeah.
I think that's part of it. I think if he was in the same town, like Murder, She Wrote,
Right.
great show, but I don't know. I think Jessica Fletcher is a serial killer.
Right. Well, that's
You know,
again, this is why they eventually took Jessica Fletcher out of Cabot Cove. You couldn't keep having people die. She had to start traveling the world or live in New York City, and yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I think there's a shelf life. I'm going to eventually write the other two, and I have people ask all the time, when is the next book coming out?
Yeah.
Well, I go to where the money is.
Right.
I made more money with Amy of Earth, my Portal fantasy.
Okay.
And I'm finishing book 3. My narrator has been reading it live as she narrates, and she said she's got the same people coming back every session to listen. That's good because I said I on Vela stayed in the top, and I made a lot of money off of it. So that's why I was going with that one. And you go where the money is, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.